Howdy, Jason Lewis here, and today I want to share with you this new to me 2013 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon Edition. Now, some of you may remember I had a 99 WJ, and I decided to sell that and start another build-up on something that was already bone stock, a really amazing and capable vehicle. So I'm going to bring you on board with me. We're going to go for a quick ride, and I'm going to tell you about the vehicle, and I've already got my first upgrade planned for it. You're going to like this. Okay. Let's go for a little drive, shall we? So you might have noticed it's a stick shift. Yes, I got a 6-speed and I love it. Even though most of my commuting happens on the 405 freeway, which is bumper to bumper traffic, I'll tell you what, my wife has been doing that for 3 years now in her little turbo Beetle, and it has inspired me to not be such a pansy and get a proper stick shift, because I'm going to enjoy that when I'm out in the hills anyway, way more. And so far, my daily commute is not that bad. I actually kind of like being more engaged. It just forces you to kind of just be a little bit more aware and kind of enjoy what you're doing a little bit more. Now, your first driving impressions in the Wranglers, this is new to me, so I haven't ever owned a Jeep like this before, so I'm brand new to this club. All of you JK owners, are familiar with this. It's really a unique driving experience in here because of you're kind of so close to the windshield. Everything is just right abrupt and right up in your face here, and it's kind of nice. I kind of like it. I've heard people complain about the layout in here. I really like it. I mean, it's really practical. This car is, really purpose built, and I think it's great. So I have some really unique plans for this thing. It's definitely not going to be an over-the-top build with 40-inch tires or anything like that. I'm going to keep this pretty practical. I'm going to try to have my own little adventures and do a whole series of videos of me just enjoying this, the tinkering and the build-up. I really, really like that about these vehicles, that there's a tremendous aftermarket support for them. That's great. Here's my one complaint about this car. It's too quiet. So, what am I gonna do to remedy that? I don't know if you've watched my channel for any time now. I'm a Flowmaster guy. So you know what I did? I've had this thing less than 5 days. I've already ordered the American Thunder series single exhaust for this thing. So I'm gonna go home, we're gonna slap that thing on there. So here we go, yippee-ki-yay. After getting the rig safely propped up for a little underside work, I just pulled the stock tailpipe off after the catalytic converter. Here's a quick tip. Use a little WD-40 on the rubber hangers to make pulling the old stuff out less of a wrestling match. With both systems laid out side by side, it's easy to see why this Flowmaster American Thunder catback system is not only going to save weight, add ground clearance, and sound better. It's made of 409 stainless steel and should last the life of my Jeep. Oh yeah, one more thing you get to remove is the rear heat shield where the old muffler used to live. I also removed the skid plate under the transfer case to make getting the stock pipe out easier. Just remove the 4 18mm bolts. Now it's time for the install and the real fun to begin. Let's get started on the assembly here. It's funny, when you take it apart, you start from the rear can and move your way this way. When you're putting it together, you just start from the front, right here at the Y, and then just a tinker toy assembly on the way back. Now, remember, use your WD-40 or some sort of lube on your rubber hangers, just because it'll make your life a little bit easier. So, let's go ahead and get this into place. Now, because this kit fits both the 2-door and the 4 doors, you have 2 little adjusters here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the second adjuster, which is
this one right here, that's for the 4-door. And as soon as I get this in position, I'll just probably cut that other one off. Okay, and I'll just make that so the rubber hanger is straight down. And we'll do a quick tighten on this. We don't want anything tight yet because we want to actually do a bunch of fine tuning. So for now, we'll just get it snug. Let's move on to our next piece, which is the actual muffler. And we're of course gonna rock it with the Flowmaster logo here. Now it's upside down to you, but we're gonna go ahead, put our slip fits on, and because I just like to keep everything tidy this way, I'm gonna put all of the slip fits facing the same direction. That goes like this. One more collector there. As you can see, this is pretty easy and pretty darn fun. Now, just keep on moving to the rear of the car. We put the over the axle section in place. Slide that into our can. Now, an interesting thing about this actual can itself is this is called the American Thunder series or kit, but this can I've seen before, and it's the HP2 series, and it's pretty much a straight through with a little cone inside there. And I had the 3-inch version on my old Jeep with the V8, and I really loved it. So, pretty sure this is gonna sound good. Just a matter of what this V6 is gonna sound like.
As you can see, this system is designed for maximum ground clearance and suspension articulation for serious off-roading.
All right, now we throw our last clamp on. And it'll go right there, just like that. There we go. Get that into place. Get it threaded through our hanger here. Yeah, it's close, boy. I tell you, they make this so it literally just clears everything, but boy, it does, and tucks in tight. I mean, this is like max clearance. This will not, if I'm hitting here, I'm hitting other stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Now just start from the front and adjust and tighten your way to the rear, making sure nothing is hitting and your sweet exhaust tip is in the exact right location.
Let's go for a drive. Check out our new sound. Yeah, already the awesome factor just went up a ton. Now I'm gonna do this with the windows up so you can hear what it actually sounds like. I have a mic on the back and a camera on the back, and then you can hear what it sounds like in here as well. All right, we'll go out here, go right up this hill, and I'll give her the beans. Full beans. Oh yeah, okay, very happy. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I'm super glad I did this and would do it again, and 1 being I'd rather have spent the money and time getting a root canal, this is an 11 because, listen. So there you have it. That was pretty easy, very fun, and super high reward. This thing sounds much better. You know, it doesn't sound like a hot rod. It's not supposed to, but it sounds really good. It just has that little bit of tone that I was just missing. I just don't want to have to see or look down at the tachometer to see what my engine's doing. I want to hear that stuff. Well, so there you go. This is the new Autoedit Jeep project, and that checks off the first modification, and it's a success, I would say.
So until next time, enjoy your drive.